When James Arnold first came to Marquette as an 18-year-old freshman from Brooklyn, New York, he had never traveled farther west than Scranton, Pennsylvania. After taking an overnight Greyhound to Milwaukee, Arnold's life completely changed. At the School of Journalism, he worked for the Tribune, even meeting his future wife in the small second-floor newsroom of Johnston Hall. After graduating in 1951, Arnold went on to a 36-year career as a Marquette journalism faculty member from 1959 to 1995, teaching students who would reshape the college, the city, and the country. After graduating in 1969, John Maxwell Hamilton reported abroad for ABC Radio and the Christian Science Monitor, and was a longtime commentator for a public radio show entitled Marketplace. In the fall of 2000, he was a fellow at Harvard University's Shorenstein Center on the Press, Politics, and Public Policy. And since 1998, Hamilton has been the Hopkins P. Brazil Professor at Louisiana State University. Norman Jakes began his freshman year in the College of Journalism during the height of the Great Depression, and went on to work at the Milwaukee Journal before being drafted for World War II in 1941. After working with counterintelligence in Australia during the war, Jakes worked at an advertising agency in Chicago, and eventually retired as the assistant vice president at Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Wisconsin. Since graduating in 1960, Paul Wilkes has had a successful career as a freelance writer and religious nonfiction writer. To his credit, Wilkes has written 19 books since 1973. David Foran had a 40-year career after graduating from the Marquette School of Journalism. During his career, Foran worked as a reporter for the Milwaukee Journal and the Milwaukee Catholic Herald-Citizen, and was the public relations and advertising director at Marquette and Milwaukee Public Television. Foran said the journalism education he received at Marquette focused on journalism as a vocation that serves the common good and helps readers participate more fully as citizens of their communities. After working as sports editor for the Marquette Tribune and working as the university's sports information director following his graduation, Bob Harlan was hired as Director of Community Relations for the St. Louis Cardinals in 1965. Only several years later, Harlan was hired by the Green Bay Packers to be the Assistant General Manager, eventually becoming the team's 9th president and overseeing their championship run in 1997. In an article from the 1997 Marquette magazine, Harlan shared the advice his father gave him when he wondered about his future with the Green Bay Packers. The advice was simple. 3 words. Go for it.